Hi, this is Carol from Carol's Crew coming back at you with another episode about health and wellness. If you remember, Crew stands for creating relationships that will enhance wellness. And I am the leader or owner or facilitator of Carol's Crew, however you want to say it. I want to remind you that I am a whole food, plant based lifestyle coach. And I want to coach you on your journey to health and wellness. My own story starts with the fact that I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and I was able to reverse that diagnosis in 2020 by using a whole food, plant based lifestyle. And I don't say diet because it's so much more than a diet. It's a level of physical activity, it's your sleeping, it's your social connections, and your methods to balance your mental health. There's so much coming at us every day. We must have tools to address our whole being. In each biweekly video, I will explore a different area of wellness. I won't tell you all my secrets, but I hope to make you say, wow, I can get with that. That's important. In addition, I want you to recognize that you can't do this alone. Anything we do it with other people, either as support, either as guides, or in my case, I want to be your coach. So let's start at the top. And as you know, if you've listened to my other videos, I've started at the top before. But by this time, when I say start at the top, I want to talk about those eyes. Now, when I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, I had to begin to see three different specialists. I had to see a podiatrist, an ophthalmologist, and a nephrologist because you all should know that when you have type 2 diabetes or any metabolic disease, you can actually involve or impact your other organs. So, my doctor wanted to make sure, since I have a history of kidney disease in my family, that my kidneys remained in optimal health. But I didn't think I'd have to go see an ophthalmologist because I didn't wear glasses, and I still don't. These are readers. I can't see without them if I'm reading something that's less than a 14 or 16 font. But there's also the threat of you developing diabetic retinopathy, glaucoma, and other increased eye diseases or pressure behind your eyes that will impact your seeing. And most of the time when we have diabetes, we also have high blood pressure. So the doctor wants to make sure that your blood is flowing at optimum level. So they always check for the pressure behind your eyes, and your podiatrist will check for the blood pressure in your feet and in your legs. But I want to focus on I just came back from my last ophthalmology visit. And when I say this sounds strange, but I really enjoy going to the ophthalmologist. I only go once a year, but they always seem to put a smile on my face, and it's a very calming place. Every room has a fish tank in it. The lights are low, so that kind of calms you down. And I go every year, annually, for my annual checkup. And my eyesight hasn't changed in 8 years. So I've been having this diagnosis with no impact upon my eyes. I do have cataracts, but you know what the key thing about it? My ophthalmologist told me on a whole food, plant based lifestyle, the impact to my cataracts will be very, 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 very slow. And so I don't have to worry about cataract surgery anytime soon, even though I have the cataracts. They're not mature enough. And I can tell you, cataracts are not just for old people. You know I'm not old. But anyway, I have a girlfriend who is about 7 years younger than me, and she's already had cataract surgery. So it's not like it's impossible, but you really want to make sure that you keep all those things in check. So I went to the ophthalmologist and he told me he saw no evidence of any diabetic disease. So it means that my eyes are still in good shape. Now, let me tell you about something else. I spent about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes in his office. And that was not wait time. I was actually going around to different areas of the office where they would check various parts of my eye. Not just my nearsightedness or farsightedness, but they checked for pressure, they checked for peripheral vision. They even took a picture of my eye to see how much disease they could see. And then when the ophthalmologist came in, he checked behind my eye to see what the pressure and things look like. And so, but I will tell you that hour and 15 minutes in the doctor's office counted as money because I had to spend that money out in order to be there. And I'm not saying the actual routine exam costs me money because I have decent insurance and it pays for that. But my time, my energy, all those things you have to count when you're sitting in doctor's office. So I don't want you to think that just because you've been diagnosed with a disease, particularly diabetes, that it's only the money you spend on prescriptions that you have to deal with or the visits to the doctor, but it's also your actual time. Because as my trainer says, time is something you can never get back. And as you know, that diabetes is running rampant in this country, and we tend to think it's the sugar. But it's not just the sugar. It's that old thing of fat and your obesity. And yes, we don't think we're obese because we're only 20 pounds above what we want to be at. But that 20 pounds is very, very detrimental to how you're going to live your life. Did I say something right there? You know, it's been said that if you just lose 5 pounds of weight, it takes 20 pounds of pressure off your knees. And I'm at the age where a lot of my friends are getting hip replacements, and some have even had knee replacements. And I don't intend to have any of those things because I want my mobility to be optimum for a long, long time. So I'm interested in coaching you to health. If you have diabetes, I can coach you to reverse it, or at least I can coach you to not having to go further, progress further into the disease. So that's my spiel. I want to assist you on your journey to healthy relationships with food. And you know, knowledge is power, but once you have knowledge, you need someone like me to remind you of just how powerful that knowledge is and how important it is to implement that knowledge. So, if you like something I've said and you want to join Carol's crew, just check me out at my email address and we can discuss how a whole food plant based lifestyle can benefit your health. My email is carolscrew2020 at gmail.com. And if you like what I've said in this video, please like, leave me a comment, and share it with your friends because I'm only interested in you becoming the best you can become and also reaching the optimum health that you can become because my youngest grandchild is 6 years old and I would like to see that child graduate from high school. In addition, I'm about to have a great grandchild, so you know I want to see them graduate from high school. So I want to be around for a long, long time. And the only way we can do that is to make sure that what we put in our bodies is just as profitable as the words I'm giving you right now. So check me out. Carol's Crew, CarolsCrew 2020 at gmail.com. I'm here for you. Talk to you soon.